Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. I'm your host, Jarrell Hicks, here to bring you a prediction video on where Jaylon Smith will end up if, big if, he gets traded or cut by the Dallas Cowboys. Let's get right into it. So, as we all know, we've seen this preseason, Jaylon Smith has been kind of a terrible wreck. He's been kind of slow, sideline to sideline speeds, kind of just left him out the blue, just left him. He's been showing signs of the deterioration the last couple of years. Cal Vander, I said that all wrong. Him and Vander Esch have both been kind of on the downside for some weird reason the last couple of years. We all know his nasty Jaylon Smith's nasty injury at Notre Dame back in college his senior year or last year, junior or senior year, whatever it was. He was a freak athlete. Kind of regained that back his second year in the NFL. But, now all of a sudden he's kind of regressing and losing speed, losing quickness, losing his lateral quickness. So I'm thinking if the Cowboys do not cut him this offseason or trade him this trade deadline, I think he will be cut or traded next offseason, and he will end up, in my opinion, on the LA Chargers. They need him. They have Kenneth Murray from Oklahoma, second-year guy, good solid linebacker, still young, but he's been okay so far. I think him and Smith in that inside, in that middle, could potentially, if Smith has something left in those legs, he could do. They could be decent. They could be decent. The Chargers have a young quarterback. They're going to be in win now mode pretty soon, probably next year or so. And I believe Jaylon Smith will end up there. This year, highly unlikely. But regardless, if he goes this year, get cut or traded this year, or cut or traded next year, I still believe regardless it's going to be the Chargers. I've been seeing some people say the Ravens, the Saints. I don't see it personally, to be honest. I think LA needs him the most, and I think they can afford him as well. If he is traded, they can afford him. If he's cut, he's going to get a minimum contract anyway because his nasty injury history and his regression. So that's it for video, guys. Comment down below how you feel about this move. I think he'll probably get cut or traded next year. Not this year, but definitely next year if he doesn't show any signs of getting better. Don't forget the Cowboys did draft Michael Parsons out of Penn State, probably the most freakish athletic linebacker, well, since the year before Isaiah Simmons, excuse me, but a freak athlete who's been great during preseason. So I think they can get rid of Jaylon Smith, keep Vander Esch, get rid of Smith, and rock out with those two guys in the middle and let Smith walk, whether it be a trade or a cut. That's it for video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time.